People are making thousands of dollars a month selling basic printables online, and I'm going to show you how you can get started today. I've sold all kinds of printables the last few years, like habit trackers, self-care planners, small business worksheets, and affirmation cards. So in this video, we'll go over profitable printable ideas you can make, how to create them, where to sell them, and how to actually generate sales. But before we do that, we need to talk about why this type of digital product can be a great option for you to get started with. First, it's a low barrier to entry. You don't need a ton of skill or a lot of time to create them. And if you target the right printables and position them the right way, which I'll show you how to do, you can generate consistent income from them while building out other digital products down the road. That's exactly what I did when I first started. I created my printables, listed them online, and once they were bringing in a few $100s a month in passive income, I moved on to more comprehensive digital products. They're also just really fun to create. If you're working a full-time job you don't enjoy and you know you're a creative person, this can become a creative outlet that also makes you extra money on the side. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is conduct some research to figure out what kinds of printables are selling really well right now. That'll give you a much better idea of what to focus on. And to save you some time, I did a lot of the research for you. To come up with this list of profitable printable ideas, I used Etsy. You've probably heard me say in previous videos that regardless of where you plan to sell your printables, whether that's on a marketplace like Etsy or your own website, Etsy is still a great place to conduct market research. It gives you a ton of insight into which listings are performing well and what customers are loving about a product by reading through the reviews. So feel free to get out a pen and paper and write these down. Kindergarten activity worksheets. This listing makes over $4,000 a month alone. And yes, it's a very big bundle with over 600 prints, but you can make big bundles now using graphic design software that offers AI tools, and I'll show you that later. Vintage wall print bundles. Another listing making almost $4,000 a month. This is another bundle with over 600 prints, which is interesting. But for the record, you don't necessarily need that big of a bundle to sell at this price. Reading journal bundle. This listing makes almost $5,000 a month, and it only includes 28 pages, which is much more doable. ADHD planner bundle. This one makes almost $2,000 a month. You're probably starting to notice a pattern here. Most of the profitable listings come in bundles. When they're presented this way, where it's clear the customer is getting a lot of value for the price, the offer almost feels like a no-brainer. They think, wow, I'm getting this many worksheets for only this much. So it's a great way to increase the perceived value and entice them to buy. Switching gears a little to this teacher's gift printable, which makes over $2,000 a month. This is so cute. I almost want to buy this for my son's preschool teachers. But anyway, another element that can make a printable more profitable is personalization. The customer would provide all of their details to the seller, who would then customize the product specifically for them. Wedding signage printables. This one generates almost $2,000 a month, and it's actually an editable template. Fun fact, my very first shop I opened in 2019 was actually filled with wedding stationery just like this. Okay, so just a few more ideas on the list for you to consider are gardening printables, road trip games, decluttering planners, chore charts, and Airbnb signage. This is obviously not an exhaustive list. You can go on to Etsy or Google, type in printables, and browse through the top performing listings to get an idea of what customers are looking for. Once you choose the printables you want to offer, the next step is to decide how you're going to make them. So let's go over all the tools you'll need and what they can be used for. First, you'll need a graphic design software. And the only two I'll recommend at this stage are either Canva or Kittl, because both are beginner friendly and offer free versions to test out. I have step-by-step tutorials on how to make printables using both of these tools, so I'll link them for you down below, depending on which one you want to learn. I've used both of them over the years, so you can't go wrong here. However, I've been loving the AI features that Kittl has been rolling out. For example, Agentic AI will literally create your designs for you in a matter of seconds using really basic prompts. In this case, I typed Please make a decluttering planner sheet. That's all. And it generated a beautiful decluttering planner that I can use as is or customize further with more prompts. Then I wrote, design 4 more decluttering sheets focusing on different rooms of the house. And within a minute, it took the design elements of the original planner and created sheets for the kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, and living room. Pretty wild. I'll leave a link for you down below if you want to test Kittl out for free. Now, although both Canva and Kittl offer many different elements and graphics you can use to design your printables, you might want to download your own from asset marketplaces like Creative Fabrica, for example. This is actually where I got many of my elements when I designed my printables. What's great is if you're new to Creative Fabrica, you can get your first 10 downloads entirely for free and cancel at any time. So if you want to try that out, I'll leave my link for you down below. And then finally, if you're offering large bundles like the ones we looked at, you'll most likely need a file sharing service like Google Drive or Dropbox. That way, when a customer purchases your product, they'll receive a link to access all the files in one folder. I personally use Dropbox, but you can also use Google Folders if that works better for you. Now, before we get into how you're going to make sales, let's talk about where you're going to sell them in the first place. Of course, you can upload your printables to Etsy, but many sellers have been frustrated with the high transaction fees lately. And it's harder to build a personal brand and create customer loyalty when your listings are constantly showing up right beside your competitors. I've also noticed that many shop owners are selling their printables on their own website in addition to their Etsy store. So if you want a completely free option to do this, I highly recommend Payhip, who's kindly sponsoring this section of the video. Payhip is one of the best platforms for selling printables because it's free to create a Payhip account, there are no monthly fees, and it's very beginner friendly. So you can click the link in the description box below to get started. You can sell all kinds of digital products like courses, digital downloads, memberships, and printables. They have an online store builder that allows you to build your store in a matter of minutes with no coding or design experience required. You can also connect a custom domain to Payhip for free, which is just another way to give your store more credibility. Payhip also offers automated tax handling for various countries like the US, Canada, the UK, and Europe. So you can sell to customers internationally with a complete peace of mind that you'll always be tax compliant. Once you sign up, set up your payout information so you can get paid when orders start coming in. Go to Account, Settings, then go to Payment Details, and connect with the payment gateways that are available in your region. Next, go to Products, click on Add Product, then choose the digital product category. And this is where you can customize your product page. So you can upload your printables here, whether that's a single printable, a zip folder that contains your bundle of printables, or a document that provides the link to your Dropbox folder. Then input your title and price, and this is where you're going to upload your product images. I would do some research on the printables you're offering to get inspiration on how other shops showcase them. So for this example, I created this image inside Canva for my decluttering worksheets. You can upload up to 9 here. Then once you have your description, you can go ahead and hit publish. And this is what the landing page will look like. You can also fully customize the look of your landing page and store if you want to. It's just that simple. So if you want to create your own online store for free, click the link in the description box below to sign up for a Payhip account. Okay, so the question now becomes, how do you make sales? Just because you've uploaded your printables online doesn't mean people are going to randomly stumble across them and make a purchase. So there are only 2 ways I recommend driving traffic to your shop. Fun fact, even when I sold my printables on Etsy, more than 50% of my traffic and sales came from Pinterest. This is one of the most effective ways to attract buyers for your printables for 2 reasons. First, Pinterest is a search engine. It's not like a social media platform where your posts lose traction after 24 hours. When your pins are optimized, they can continue ranking and getting discovered in search for months or even years after you publish them. Second, Pinterest users often have a buyer's mindset. When people go on to Pinterest, they're usually looking for inspiration, ideas, or something to purchase. So always make sure you have a direct link from your pins to your shop. The second way is to build an email list of potential buyers. Email marketing has always been the biggest sales driver for my digital products, and it could be incredibly powerful for your business for 3 reasons. First, you own your email list. Unlike marketplaces or social media platforms where you're relying on an algorithm to show your products to people, your email list is an audience you can reach whenever you want. Second, email allows you to build a relationship with potential customers before asking them to buy. Someone might not purchase your printable the first time they discover you, but by staying in touch and providing value, you can build trust and remind them about your products when they're ready. And third, email allows you to sell repeatedly to the same audience. Instead of constantly needing to find new customers, you can continue promoting new products, bundles, and offers to people who have already shown interest in what you create. To encourage people to join your email list, you can either offer them a coupon code or a free printable that they can access in exchange for their name and email address. And if you're using PayHip, it's easy to set up coupon codes and distribute your free printables directly through the platform. Make sure to sign up for PayHip entirely for free using the link below. And you can head over to this video next where I share how a $7 digital download helped me quit my job. I'll see you there.